Lord spoke to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say, thus says the Lord, let my people go to worship and pray. If you refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite all your borders with frogs pouring out in my might. The river shall bring forth frogs abundantly in the land. They shall enter your palace, your bedroom, and where you stay. Upon your bed, into the houses of your servants and men, into your ovens and into your kneading crowds again. The rod of God is lifted high, judgments fall beneath the sky. I am Yahweh, they shall know, when my strong hand lets Israel go. And Aaron stretched out his hand over the water so broad, and frogs came up and covered the land by the power of God. The magicians did the same with their secret dark art, and brought up frogs on the land to play their own part. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron to entreat the Lord, "Take away the frogs from me, and I will keep my word." Moses said, "Be it according to your word, that you may know there is none like Yahweh our God wherever you go." The rod of God is lifted high, judgments fall beneath the sky. I am Yahweh, they shall know, when my strong hand lets Israel go. So the frogs died out of the houses, the courts, and the field. They gathered them in heaps, and the land stank from the yield. But when Pharaoh saw that there was relief in the room, he hardened his heart once more and returned to his doom. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Say to Aaron, stretch out your rod, smite the dust of the land by the command of your God, that it may become lice throughout all the land of stone." And Aaron smote the dust, and lights on man and beast were thrown. The rod of God is lifted high, judgments fall beneath the sky. I am Yahweh, they shall know, when my strong hand lets Israel go. The magicians tried by their secret arts to bring forth the pest, but they could not produce it, failing the divine test. Then the magician said to Pharaoh, "This is God's own finger." Yet Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and his pride chose to linger. Then the Lord sent swarms of flies into the houses and ground in all the land of Egypt, destroying all that was found, except in the land of Goshen, where my people reside. No swarms of flies shall enter, setting them apart Pharaoh said, I will let you go, only do not go far away. So Moses left his presence and entreats the Lord to pray. The Lord removed the swarms of flies, not one remained behind. Yet Pharaoh hardened his heart again, leaving his promise blind. The rod of God is lifted high, judgments fall beneath the sky. I am Yahweh, they shall know, when my strong hand lets Israel go. The rod of God is lifted high, judgments fall beneath the sky. I am Yahweh, they shall know, when my strong hand lets Israel go.
Hey there, did you enjoy listening to this scripture song? Every week we upload a new chapter of the Bible in song. Don't miss out on the next chapter, as we journey through all 66 books of the Bible. Click the subscribe button and never miss a new scripture song. Now click on this video to see the next chapter, or alternatively go to our playlist. Thanks for watching and give us a like, it really does make a difference.